Hey, Regina, we have a pretty sensitive question here, a little dicey. The person is asking, I'm attracted to another person. Like I have feelings for another person, and yet I'm married. What do
Mm.
I do? What are your thoughts?
It is such a sensitive question. I have one great term that I think could really help you if you're struggling this way, which is skeptical dispassion. Can you look at this attraction and not make it so big that it becomes more intense? And can you also acknowledge that attraction is really fantastical, I should say, a fantasy? And so we want to have a healthy skepticism of any of those strong emotions outside of your marriage pact.
Okay, so be skeptical of the feelings. In other words, if this person is kind of fantasizing about what it would be like to be with this person, you're saying to be skeptical of, hey, let's think about reality. Say more about that. What do you mean by skepticism?
Yeah, I love that what you just said. What is the reality of this emotion? And oftentimes, these intense kind of attractions speak more to our wounds, maybe some unspoken things that you need to bring to your spouse rather than the actual person that you're attracted to.
Hmm.
I would say lean into your spouse for that help and lean out of that other person and do that with skeptical dispassion. Be more objective about those emotions and move towards your spouse.
Is it also accurate to say that if you're having feelings of attraction to another person, so much so that now you're troubled by it and going, ooh, this is not
Mhm.
good, this could get me into some real danger, um, isn't that also a barometer reading on something in the relationship, in your marriage that needs to be addressed? And so many people end up having an affair because they're not
Mhm.
facing the work that they need to do on the home front. And this is just like, well, this will make me happy. How do we do that, right? I see you nodding, you're agreeing, but how do we do that? How do we take inventory? Hey, this is an indicator that something may be troubling on the home front. What's the next step for that person? What do they do?
Yeah, that's great because I think when you're in that awareness of the attraction, and you're able to tackle that, you're preventing, right? You're reinforcing the actual partnership and your values.
Mhm.
So we want to make sure that we're again moving towards our spouse, getting those needs met, being able to articulate, maybe there is something that you are attracted to from that person that really has nothing to do with that person and has more to do with an unspoken need. For
Yeah,
instance, you want more dating time, you want more quality
yeah,
time. You are operating out of a love language that you are feeling hungry for.
yeah.
Ask your spouse for that.
Yeah, that's a great point. And if quality time, for example, is your love language and you're not getting that, and yet this person that you're attracted to seems to have all the time in the world for you, well,
Right.
that's a no-brainer. We know what's going on, what needs to be fixed. So, Regina, great insights. Thanks so much.